Power Rangers RPM may be the strangest entry in the Power Rangers franchise. It came out at the tail end of the Disney era, and it was a make-or-break season for the whole brand. Disney had begun to see Power Rangers as a black mark on their portfolio, so RPM was the last shot, and its narrative premise is appropriately just as dire, tinged with only the faintest specter of hope. As the tale spins, life itself is on the verge of total annihilation, with only the walled city of Corinth as humanity's final bastion. This is a desperate, atmospheric, and surprisingly bleak take on the inherently goofy Sentai concept, but it leverages its dystopian setting for some beautifully moody lighting and stylish cinematography, which only embolden the highly emotional themes. This is humanity's final stand. This is the final stand for Power Rangers as a whole, and RPM wants you to feel it. That isn't to say, of course, that RPM is without its humor. It eagerly embraces the overdramatic cinematic cheese so inherent to these apocalyptic action shows. I mean, just look at this.
Sir, do you suppose... what if there are people still out there, sir?
Then heaven help them. Because we can't.
That was a real scene from a Power Rangers show. It's as splendid as it is surreal, and the stakes in this season are high enough to warrant the indulgent doom and gloom. This is a good show, which uses its edgy premise for dynamic characterization, powerful themes, and it's all overflowing with artistic passion. It was the last call for the human race, the last call for Western Sentai. Its duty was to encapsulate both the raging embers of hope and the inevitable dread of defeat. RPM meant business. What didn't mean business, however, was its incredibly flaccid, comically bland intro song, which failed to communicate any of the aforementioned purpose or passion. Here, have a brief listen. That's some grade A forgettable nothing right there. It may be the least memorable and meaningful intro in Power Rangers history, and it's prefaced with an equally snoozeworthy synopsis of the setting. There's no call to action, no spark, and it wasn't always like this. As is generally the case, several demo tracks were recorded before the producers settled on the final theme. One of said demos, only known as Demo 2, is not only the best theme RPM could have asked for, but perhaps the best song in franchise history. Have a listen, aided by visualization from Kadam's edits, linked in the description.
Don't they know we'll find a way? The Power Rangers are here to stay. Yeah, yeah. Go, go. Is anybody out there? Yes, we are. Can anybody hear me? Yes, we can. Shout out loud, roll together and stand our ground. Let's go. 'Cause if they try to take us, get in here. They're never gonna break us. We are.
That gorgeously cheesy, overwhelmingly optimistic pop rock piece perfectly captures the spirit of RPM. I almost don't know where to start. There are the excitable vocals which insist positivity in the face of dire circumstances, the determination to stand strong despite openly stated impossible odds, and most importantly, the call and response, that desperate scream into the void, pleading for the ears and hearts of their fellow man, and also every die-hard Power Ranger fan. This is the last stand for the human race, the last stand for Power Rangers, and it's gonna be real rough, but with your compassion, we're gonna make it through. Together, we are stronger and we're here to stay. It's powerful stuff. There could be any number of reasons this demo wasn't chosen. Maybe it was too sappy, maybe it seemed unfitting to the season's tone, but its fiery artistic heart and passionate railing against inevitability certainly struck a chord with me, at least.